Comedian Veer Das has curted controversy over a monologue he delivered as a part of his performance in the US, with many on social media calling him out for insulting India. Veer Das, who is currently in the US, on Monday uploaded a video on YouTube titled I Come From Two Indias. The monologue in the video was part of his recent performance at the John F. Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. In the 6-minute video, Veer Das talks about some of the most topical issues in India, from its battle against COVID-19 rape cases, crackdown against comedians, to the farmers' protests. Following criticism over his videos, Veer Das issued a statement through his Twitter handle stating that his intention was to remind that the country, despite its issues, was great. The video is a satire about the duality of two very separate Indias that do different things. Like any nation has light and dark, good and evil within it. None of this is a secret. The video appeals for us to never forget that we are great, to never stop focusing on what makes us great. Alarming levels of pollution in the National Capital Region have led to Commission for Air Quality Monitoring to issue directions to Delhi and neighboring states to shut all educational institutions until further notice. This could affect children once again, as schools had been shut earlier for a long time due to the pandemic, due to fear of children contracting COVID-19. Many schools and colleges had only just begun to open. The kids are now back to online learning modes as during the pandemic-induced restriction period. The Supreme Court had sought to know from all pollution controlling bodies the steps taken to mitigate the pollution crisis in Delhi NCR. The apex court is slated to hear the matter once again on Wednesday. The CAQM order will also be submitted to the Supreme Court on Wednesday. Delhi's pollution levels have skyrocketed since Diwali, when firecrackers were freely burnt in NCR despite a ban. The problem is said to have been further aggravated with stubble burning from neighboring states of Punjab and Haryana, contributing to about 40% of the pollution right after Diwali. Ahead of the reopening of the Kartarpur Sahib corridor for Holy Darshan on Wednesday, India and Pakistan have agreed to allow only fully vaccinated individuals to undertake the pilgrimage. This means all the pilgrims will have to carry a negative RT-PCR report and COVID-19 vaccination certificates. The Kartarpur Sahib corridor links Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Pakistan, the final resting place of Guru Nanak Dev, to the Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in Punjab's Gurdaspur district. Kartarpur is located on the west bank of River Ravi, where Guru Nanak Dev, the founder of Sikhism, spent the last 18 years of his life. Just 4 months after it had been opened to pilgrims, the corridor was closed in March 2020 in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai on Tuesday announced that Kannada film star Punit Rajkumar, who died recently, will be conferred with Karnataka Ratna Award posthumously. He will be the 10th recipient of the state's highest civilian honor. Considered the Kannada cinema's reigning star, Punit Rajkumar, youngest of the 5 children of the thespian and matinee idol Dr. Rajkumar, had died of a heart attack on October 29th at the age of 46. After discussion with several people, I have decided to confer Karnataka Ratna Award posthumously to Punit Rajkumar. I am making this announcement today, Bommai said. The Chief Minister made this announcement while speaking at Punit Namana, an event to pay homage to late Punit Rajkumar, organized by the Karnataka Film Chamber of Commerce in association with Sandalwood Film Actors and Technicians Association. India accused Pakistan of misusing the United Nations platform to propagate false and malicious propaganda against India. Dr. Kajal Bhatt, Counselor Legal Advisor at India's permanent mission to the UN, also slammed Pakistan for raking up the issue of Jammu and Kashmir during a debate. She said Pakistan has been globally recognized as one openly supporting, training, financing, and arming terrorists as a matter of state policy. However, India asserted that the country desires normal neighborly relations with all the countries, including Pakistan, but will continue to take firm and decisive action against cross-border terrorism. India was responding to Pakistan in the UN Security Council after Pakistan's ambassador to the UN, Munir Akram, raked up the Jammu and Kashmir issue during the open debate on maintenance of international peace and security through preventive diplomacy.